Welcome back to another week, week 31. This week we look at our Facebook market. We also get some more relocating of our old drawers. We sell our last minifig from our very first Bricklink upload. If you're enjoying the content, drop a like or subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Good afternoon, Sunday. We have just dropped Lucas off, got stuck in traffic for an hour, so we're an hour later than where we should be. Declan's still here, he's here for the week, so we thought we were going to kickstart on shipping because it is astronomically huge. Where are you? I was trying to find you. I'm wheeling around on my chair. Words, thoughts?
Lots to do.
Busy weekend.
Yeah, I didn't get to my pile of Lego that I wanted to get to, so that's another reason why it's a good idea to start shipping early, so then we finish shipping and possibly have somewhat of a Monday where I can attack that.
Yeah, Tuesday we're going to go to Mini Putt. Excuse me, B school holidays. And Ella's birthday, she likes to play Mini Putt every year, so that's what we do.
Yep, so that'll be fun.
Tony's printed out all the orders, they're chilling there. Oh, we just went to Spotlight and bought some more drawers.
Yep, so I got some big drawers of the white ones finally. I haven't ever had any big white ones yet, so I've got some of those. I'm going to be starting probably relabeling and relocating the white to start at this side of the wall and start going down that way. So that's going to be a process, and also taking some new stock that's sitting in the white and putting it in the black drawers, so the white is only purely used stock, so they're separated. So
yep. And what else has changed?
What else has changed?
You got rid of that horrible moustache.
Oh, I probably got rid of that last week sometime.
It's good. It's gone. I'm so thankful.
So that's gone.
Oh, well, yesterday I took some photos of some minifigures and they got put up on Trade Me.
Yeah, I put those up pretty quickly, and we haven't sold many, but we have had a huge uptick in Trade Me sales, and that'll be noted in the weekly sales sort of thing I do.
Unsure if school holidays has got a thing to play for that or not, but
you don't know. But yeah, we've got it's a mixture of both things. We put a discount on 20% off, and we also uploaded quite a fair bit last week. And,
shit! I just realised what we forgot up town.
Oh, okay.
Sellotape.
Oh yeah, sellotape. But yeah. So lots got sold last week. Huge amount sold, which is good. Probably a best week in a couple of months, I'd say.
Yeah. So this week for my Wednesday night market now. It's all mine. This get out of the way. This second-hand lot down here that we got a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm going to start going through that. Just dig out some minifigures.
Yep.
And some goodies, see what I can find in there.
Tip it out and we'll see where we go.
That's my job for this coming week.
Yeah.
Tony's still got to put all of that in, which is the 8 sets he pulled apart for the market last week.
Yeah, I think there's about 4,500 pieces there, or 5,000.
I haven't even been around there. Have you cleaned up?
Considerable amount. Just the accessories, I think, it's always done.
Yeah. But yeah, so
Basically, they'll get put back in the colours and then.
Busy week ahead. You still got that sitting there too?
Yep, that's my used stuff. So basically, I've got to make sure the starting of the used stuff is actually in the right location, and then I can start to actually put this away. Same diff with that that new stuff. I've got plenty of dividers now. I've got plenty of empty drawers, and now I can start putting the new stuff away. Yeah. Because we're probably going to be reconciling some of these drawers where there's like this, where there's one part, and it just seems so stupid to have a whole drawer with one part. So we'll start at A, B, and go down and reconcile.
What are these ones?
They're stuff from quite some time ago. They haven't been listed on Trade Me. They are on the Bricklink Store.
Those ones are on Trade Me, aren't they?
Nah, you gave me photos. I think you've done your part and I haven't done mine yet.
Oh, okay, typical.
Classic.
Yeah, I've done my
so
bit.
that's where that is.
Yeah, so we'll crack on with shipping now and see where we get to now, because I've got to stop and cook dinner at some point.
Yep.
But we'll crack into it and see where we end up.
Alrighty, it's Monday afternoon. I'm out here in the garage. So I'm starting to relocate things. Firstly, I finished labelling down the bottom here. And they're all got the right locations now. So everything has now got all the right numbers, which is really good for the new side. For the used side, I'm starting to bring those white drawers down here and start it here. There are a few ideas. It was awesome to see someone put on the vlog their idea of what I could do here, and that was have alternate running numbers down one long line, and in theory you only had to go down the line once. I thought about that and I thought, well, seeming as I'll just zoom out a little bit, I feel like it's a bit close. Seeming as we've got already this wall here, it makes it a little bit difficult because we sort of start and we go around this side of the wall. So we'd be alternating some weird numbers down here because this side's used, this side's new. In a nutshell, with used, we had just numerical digits. So with our new, we sort of go up in letters. We start at A, go down the bottom. I think it goes to about A138, and then we start again at B, and so on and so forth. And it's going to be exactly the same right the way around, right down to Z. And the bottom will be actually, it'll be like Z168. Then we go over here, and I decided against going numerical digits for used, based on the fact that I used to start, when the stockroom is the other way around, I used to start with used being where I would start my order. And that's why, because numbers are always ahead of letters in alphabetical. So it didn't worry me at all. Now I'm doing used second. So I have to push the digits out to be second. So I've gone with ZA. And I know already by past experience, ZA is after Z. And I'm just going up. Oh, I'm just going down, sorry. And I'm actually going to go with... I'm going to go with alphabetical down here again, just starting with a Z in front. So it's going to be Z, A, B, C, D, E, all the rest of it, right round. I think there'll be 20 letters on this wall. Basically, the reason for that is I find the downside to doing these here, just straight numbers, is I get a little bit lost when I go into here, because there's no sort of pattern. Well, they're in 6 by say 10. They're in 60 drawer units, so there's 120 to a line, so it sort of doesn't, I can't straight off the bat go, oh, it's straight over here. With letters I definitely can, because it just, for me, it's a lot easier to calculate where it is. E is the 5th wall, and then straight down there. So it's easier to locate stuff, I find. So after quite a bit of thought, I'm going to be using the alphabet down here, but just starting with the Z in front. So it's going to go ZA, ZB, ZT, all the way down. But what will happen is I'll get really fast at picking the used stuff again. Much like I am the new stuff, I'm a lot slower at picking used, because I'll be able to fastly locate the drawer. 69, that's not sealed to the wall yet. I'm just about to put that to the wall. But 69 will be the same location every single, column down. So it'll be easier to use my memory as I'm picking the order every single day to develop that skill set to figure it out. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Second thing is, these new drawers. Now I'm trying to hold this camera, and what I might do, there we go, it's a bit easier. I actually had no idea when I bought these here, they have a divider in them, which is really handy. Didn't have any idea that the bigger drawers do too. So my first thoughts are that I was going to be using them as a complete drawer. Now I'm starting to think that possibly there's room to use them as part drawers too. So yeah, it's given me a little bit to think about. What I might do is actually just go and do what I was originally going to do was just one row along the bottom here of the big drawers, and on the second side over the back there I was just going to do straight smaller drawers, because we get a lot more on the used way of things, smaller stuff. Yeah, the reason why I've got drawers down here for the bigger drawers is because I've got a surplus of stock, too much stock. That's based on the fact that you open up a whole lot of new sets at a time, whereas used you don't really do that. So yeah, but based on these having dividers, I'm actually rethinking the whole thing and just thinking I might just go a set row of big drawers both sides, because it gives it that ability to, once stock builds up as well, putting them in the divide and utilising both sides there. So there is an actual purpose for that. So yeah, so that's my thoughts on that. Also, it keeps everything uniform, which is what I'm wanting for the entire store. Everything's going to be the same way about it, right the row down, all the rows, new and used, and it's going to be really easy to pick. So it's a long work in progress. As you can see, I haven't even got to this pile of stock here. I'm sitting at Monday, and I'm meant to have another pile of stock ready to go to sort of put in on Thursday. So I've got to get my ass moving on that. But I'll get there. But yeah, it means that when I'm relocating, I'll need 2 of these drawers each to one big drawer. So I've got a few already lined up for my columns. So yeah, it's my little wee rant about moving around the shop. It's keeping me busy, probably too busy, but it's alright, especially with the school holidays. I don't imagine I'll make too much wiggle room. This week I'm sort of trying to maybe get through maybe 3 rows of doing that, because I'm having to de-sticker, relocate and re-sticker every single drawer in the two top ones. The bottom ones I can just put the new labels on because they're brand new. So yeah, and they're from that pile, and I've started over there. So yeah, bit of work, but in the end I know it's going to be well worth it, because it's going to be exactly what I want. And it means that we can further expand things as well, which is where we're heading. So yeah, I've just got to keep my head down and put in the work where I can. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. So I'm going to carry on and put these to the wall so they're sealed and they don't fall over. Alright, it is, what's today? Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I've now come to the point where I have to put this stuff into the shop. We parted out 8 sets last week, if you're watching the vlog. And now I've got to do my bit and put them in the shop. So I've got all the black separated. I've got a brick store sheet with everything in there. There's a lot in there. I've taken away the minifigures and already done those. I did them the other day. They're already in the Trade Me store for sale. Sold a couple already, which is great. But now I've got to do my bit. I've got Wednesday market tomorrow, so we're pulling apart probably another 8 sets over there. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a job, and I haven't done this yet, so this is a bit of a trial run to see how long this side of it takes. But 5,500 parts, pretty happy with that sort of upload to the store. Once I get through it, it's just a case of how long it's going to take me. So I'm going to jump right into it and see how long it takes. Okay, it's just after dinner. I have put all of black away. I've done black, and as I've been doing it, because the wall's so close, I've been able to go and put the contents straight away into the wall, which is actually really, really good. Less double handling at the end. All of black consisted of that, 194 lots, 877 parts, $193, so not too bad. It was good to get this one done because I believe the black is probably the biggest in terms of all of the lots. Pip has kindly come out and organised the colours for me, so I don't have to keep unstacking everything and making sure that I haven't got certain piles of colours in certain places. So that's cool, but it's good to get the black done, and I shall carry on.
Good morning. We're at Wednesday. Tony's been up since when?
Hey?
When did you get up?
It was maybe like just before 5, I think.
You blend in with your drawers. It's quite funny. Just before I had a shit sleep. Tony obviously woke up early. Tony's cutting caffeine out of his diet, so it's a bit funny at the moment.
Yeah. I'm always funny anyway.
We had a big day yesterday with all the kids. Or 3 of them. So we left the house at 10, got back at 4. And then Ella cooked dinner. Well, Tony worked and I worked to try and get some shit done.
Yeah, I'm quite a bit through that pile though. I said on the vlog, I think last night, I was starting to go through the black. I'm down to, alphabetically, I think I'm through all the dark colours now, which is D for dark, whatever. Black was pretty much the biggest colour. I think I've got maybe just under 800 lots to go, and I started out with about 1,400 and something, I think. So, yeah, I'm getting through it pretty quickly now. So
Yeah, I tipped out on Monday that second-hand lot we got. I tipped that on the lounge floor and dug through that. Found an interesting minifigure, so I'll show you that a bit later today, hopefully, when Tony goes through them and I can
that's a
upload
good
them.
one. It's interesting though, yeah. Go into detail probably a little bit about the
Yeah, well, once I
pieces of it.
finish my coffee and finish shipping and get my house in order, I will do some more work and I'll take you through what I've been doing. These are our sets for the Wednesday market, which has been postponed to Thursday because we are just so far behind, but our customers are cool with that. So we've got a couple of cities, Friends, Marvel, Minecraft, Creator, Jurassic World, blah blah blah. So that's the next things to pull apart and grab the minifigures out of, and the bits and pieces I want for the market. We are having quite a good run on the orders at the moment. Let's zoom back in, we'll zoom back out. Zoom.
Yeah, but quite a bit of the orders that you'll see today that you haven't seen that I've sort of gone into already. As you can see just by looking at them, this is it. Very smaller orders, but still, I think there's 7 orders on Bricklink. I've got one large one with about 113 lots that I'm just about to pick, but everything else is relatively small. So in this case, I'm happy we upped our shipping a little bit because otherwise we'd be hit every single order with these small ones and we just wouldn't be making anything. We'd probably be lying ball or making a loss. So, so that's cool.
Yeah, we've still got Bricklink Store here.
Yeah, he's here till
Saturday.
So I sort of hit and miss with my workload on when I can get in and actually do some, which is cool.
Because you've got to spend some time with the child.
Yeah, but I'm getting there.
He doesn't really care as long as he's got a PlayStation or a laptop in front of him.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see those ones down there.
Is that orders?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah. All right.
I'm on to my last Bricklink order now, so.
Yeah, so I need to get my ass in gear, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I need to just, there's a bit of housework that's fallen behind schedule, but.
It's okay, it's the school holidays.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Ella also wants to go to her friends today. She's been saying that for the last 3 days, but has not managed to get out of bed before lunchtime.
Yeah,
so,
it's quite funny.
Today we'll see what happens there. But yeah, I'll take you through later about my market stuff and what I found and stuff in that lot. But for now, we'll crack on with shipping. Morning. Thursday. Late start because it's shopping day, which means real coffee day. I woke up in an incredibly good mood for some reason, so that's a bonus. I've done most of the shipping. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 orders going out today, plus Tony, wherever he is, somewhere in the maze, there he is, is picking the last order, which is going to Tasmania in Australia. So he's doing that. I've just filled out my custom form. Wonderful thing they are. I hate them. Pull out one that I haven't written on. They give you bugger all space to fit anything in them. Like, yeah, for anyone overseas, these are our New Zealand custom forms. They're horrible. I hate them. And they've just brought out new ones as well, and the squares are even smaller. I have some new ones. They're still in the car. I will use them eventually. But there's a sad day. It's a sad day, isn't it, darling?
Sad? I think it's happy.
This guy here, this Marcus Flint minifigure, we sold him. He was one of the first minifigures we put in the store when we opened our Bricklink store. Because that
He was the first one.
was he actually the first one?
Well, yeah.
There was 4 of them. Yeah.
Because it's
We put the Quidditch set.
the Harry Potter Quidditch set in.
We bought. I think we bought 4 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them,
Yeah, I think 4. I think I've still got a photo somewhere if I fish it out.
and we had what, 2 drawers, 3 drawers.
Nah, it was about 5, I think.
I'm
5
so
or
wrong.
6.
Listen to me.
But that was like row A. That
Yeah.
was the first.
And it was real funny. We put it in all colour coordinated. Like this
Oh,
row's
yeah.
black, this row's dark grey. It was real stupid. And it set out
Back in the day when I didn't know
Yeah.
how things worked.
where the dining room table is now. It sat in front of that big, the double doors there, and I had to live with my curtains closed for a couple of weeks at least.
I remember having to send in, because you have to like send in a photo and stuff of you next to the stock. So
Yeah.
I've probably got that. I hope I've got that photo somewhere where I'm standing like next to
This row of drawers
this
by
row
my
of
window.
drawers.
Because at that stage my car was still parked in here.
Yeah, and that soon
Those were the
changed.
days. Fuck, those were the good days.
Yeah, no, that's outside now.
But yeah, so we sold that, so that's exciting. Now, I didn't do any talking with you yesterday about my market because I had Mr. Declan helping me relabel my drawers. And then it was just a bit of a day. But I will today. I definitely will. So I've started already. Listen to me slopping around in my slippers. So that's some stuff I've already got laid out. Really bad lighting, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so I'll finish that up today and then I will talk you through it. Our giveaway set for this week is this one. Nice little easy city set. It's got 4 minifigures in it though, so that's exciting. But yeah, so that's where we're at on that. So I've just got to pick up this last Aussie order and then I'm straight into working on my market stuff. So I will talk to you more soon. Alright, I'm back out in the dining room. So that's the window I was talking about where the Bricklink store first started and Tony's desk was there. This is my mess I left on the table last night. I am reorganising my drawers since Tony bought me new ones and they're rainbowed, so they're way better than his. Shame.
Hey.
They're way better, so that's cool. So I'm in the middle of doing that, and then I've got market stuff that I'm doing here. Walk around the table. Tony wasn't originally going to build Fluffy, but he did, so he's pretty cool. The big dino, an elephant, and a few other animals in there. Tony really likes the anglerfish. So they're there. And then I made him go through my second-hand stuff last night.
Yeah, and they're all good.
Do you want to bring them up here, darling? Yep. And we'll dig out that minifigure. I don't know if you can hear Tony because I've got my earpod in. So I'll just whip that out. Hang on a minute. Okay, I just took my earpod out so Tony can talk as well. So this guy, he's called Mr. Invisible.
He's from the Indiana Jones series.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive.
Oh, I actually have no idea.
Yeah, he comes, I'm not sure if he comes with the set with these German soldiers, but they've got a couple of German soldiers in there and Indy as well. But he comes from there. For some reason, when I parted the pieces out, they were worth sort of like, not exactly hugely valuable, probably about maybe $12 or something. But for some reason, him as a complete unit, even though the hat piece is common, the legs are common, it's just these 2 bits here. For some reason, he sells for about $50. So
Yeah.
pass on that.
Because his head's completely transparent, just with his gold sunnies. So I originally found his torso and his legs, and then showed Tony, because I was out in the lounge doing it. Tony was in the bedroom, and I showed Tony. I said, "Look, this minifigure's worth this." So him and Declan went on a hunt through the bin.
Yeah,
for
which
his
only
head.
cost us $100.
What did I say to you? Check out the container where I've put all those non-Lego minifigures that are all transparent, like transparent Batman and all stuff, which is all knockoff. So try in there first, because I could have put it in there. And what did you do?
Yeah, I didn't. So.
And that's where it was, to be fair. Yeah.
I looked through everything, all the Lego, and it was just in this little container.
So it's his fault.
But it was good we found it in the end.
Can you not play with him?
That's...
It's not a fight to the death between Fluffy and the dinosaur.
Who would win though?
Who would win? Who would win, darling? Who's your pick?
No, I think the dinosaur would win.
Fluffy would probably be a bit more agile though.
Yeah, I don't know. 3 heads too.
Yeah, 3 mouths.
3 horns though.
Well, yeah, okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna finish doing my market, and then I'll lay it all out, and then I'll show you exactly what everything is. But we'll go from there. Alright, finally finished. We had lunch, Dad turned up. It's fucking cold in the garage. Tony's just got his printer going. Look how dirty that is. Everyone give him shit about how dirty his 3D printed plate is. Finished my market. So, excuse the shadow, I can't help it. But this is all my goodies. I'm trying to go slow. Then it goes down here. And then the sticker sheets as well. So yeah, so we'll see what happens tonight. But well, Tony will probably update you tomorrow on what sells and what doesn't. So what is there? There's 119 things for sale. Good morning. I'm semi on time this morning. I got to lay in a little bit longer because Tony had to go down the warehouse and get this little weird adapter thingy from some kind of USB port to oops, I dropped my phone, to a USB port, because we had this one, but because it's so fat, it didn't work. I couldn't plug anything else in next to it. So I have my laptop down there, not the broken black one, to see if things move along a lot faster. It looks like Spaghetti Junction down there. If this works, that will be getting a tidy up. Yeah. Market last night was very successful. Tony's starting to pick things from it now. Yeah, so it looks like 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 54, 55, 6. We've sold 56 things out of 119. Darling, you can't put names. Names. I think it's 56 items out of 119. How many did you have? It was 119, but a couple of squares were blank because I did a couple of fuck ups. That's right. So I think we sold about half the products, which was real good. Yeah. Best 1 year. All me. It's all me. I think it's $259 worth of stock. All me. Yeah. So yeah, no, that was good. I love it because it means I'm actually doing something that helps. So I'm just picking and sorting. And once the order's ready to go. Once he's finished picking everything off the squares, I'll go over and show you what's missing so you can see how much we sold. Yeah. As a visual. But you know, it was really good. I don't know what else we're doing today. Just going to pick the orders today. I think it's going to be a quieter day. It's Friday, so I've got both boys at the moment. So I'll probably look to spend a bit of time with them today. Yeah. And then I might relabel ZB, my second one. I've got all the labels there ready to go, so I've got to put that in. So that's a big unit down there, and it's going to be 2 of those. So I've got to relocate these 2. So that's a bit of a job, but it's something I could probably do in front of the TV and entertain the children. Yeah, and this here has got to go because that's from last week's market, which it's not that much. I think it's about 350 lots left. I've sort of been hitting it here and there. I haven't been. Is that this week's? That's this week's here. Right. Yeah, I'm keeping it all square. I know once come Saturday when I've got no more kids, it's going to be just I'll just slug the whole thing out. But yeah. Kids are exhausting. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's gone alright. I printed this overnight. Some more dividers, which is good. And that's this bit, the raft, is what I was showing you yesterday about how dirty the base plate is. I told everyone to make fun of you for not looking after your printer because it was so dirty.
No, that's all right. Yeah, but basically what I use is a glue, and that's what the
school glue.
Yeah, and it helps put it down because what would happen?
It's eco glue.
Yeah, it works all right. What would happen is halfway through the print or a quarter way through the print, the base would lift off, and this is done by specific.
And it gives you like a
G codes. Yeah, it would start warping, and then the nozzle would hit it when it would lift up, and it would be random where it lifted up. Sometimes it would be here, sometimes it would be here, but the glue stick helps seal it down so it's all even, and it's worked out really good.
Just messy.
Yeah, and for this one we got all 60 out of 60. That's twice in a row now we've got all 60.
Yay!
It's good.
Yeah, I've got to finish labelling my stuff. I still haven't done it. But I'm getting there. Yeah. Still got all that to put away.
I've probably got to order some more labels too, based on that, because after B, I think we've got maybe one cartridge.
And Tony's stuff comes first. So.
Oh, you've got plenty. Your stuff won't take much at all.
It would, yeah. Anyway, so we'll crack. Oh my god, excuse me.
Back to bed.
Back to bed. We'll crack on with shipping, and then once he's done that, I'll show you what the market looks like. Alright. Shipping's finished. Took about an hour. That's cool. Faster than normal. My laptop definitely works a lot better. So, this is what's left. That from here, the minifigures will go into the Trade Me store, and the animals will go on the Trade Me store. Bits and pieces will go back into Bricklink. Fluffy and the elephant are still there. All the stickers are gone. We have one customer who always buys all the stickers, and it's awesome. I actually send her a couple of our stickers we've used, like when we do the goat boat and we have to take the stickers to make the goats. We send her the ones the leftover stickers, just for free. So Fluffy's still there, so I don't know what Tony's going to do with him, whether he'll go in the Trade Me store like that, or whether he'll go pulled apart and go into Bricklink. I'm not sure. But yeah, so we sold quite a lot, so really happy with that. Went really well, all my hard work paid off. And I get to do it all again next week. So I've got to pick 8 sets plus 1 for a free giveaway. So I'll pick 8 sets from all that and see where we end up.
Yesterday while on the ground I sorted out a whole lot of these brick pieces. Because this is a Minecraft lot, I'm not going to sort it back into sets and then part it out that way. I'm just going to take a whole lot of bricks. So that's what I did. We cleaned these on the lounge floor yesterday. Found a couple of pieces as well which are quite funny. Thought they were quite amusing. But yeah, this lot is slowly getting worked through. It's a lot smaller than it was, taking out a lot of the rubbish. They're probably dry now, ready to be picked up. I'll probably have another crack at this over the weekend just to get all the bricks out, and possibly all the plate pieces, and go from there. But yeah, that's the lot of bricks and plates. Relabeled ZB. That's all of ZB now. This is all our used stock, as I mentioned earlier. We're going to be slowly going through right the way along. There'll be 10 litres on the side, I believe, from measurements. But yeah, doing a whole lot of relabeling and relocating, which took me probably an hour and a half to relabel the top 2 sets of drawers, just sitting in front of Family Guy or something basic, and just listening to that while going through that process. Those bottom ones are empty. They'll be getting the stock from the stock room down here, which is basically full of all of our bigger pieces when we had them in the yellow orange drawers. Before we got rid of them, I had to relocate them to there. Now I've got to relocate them into the drawers. But yeah, that'll probably wrap it up for this week. Not as much as I would have liked to be done this week. I knew that was going to be happening, basically because it's the school holidays and we spend prioritise time with the kids over work. It's the beauty of doing what we do. But yeah, I've got a fair bit of work all lined up for next week, which I'm looking forward to actually getting stuck into and piling it all in. And I've got a wall to finish, which will look really good once it's white right the way across. But yeah, looking forward to next week and really getting into it and smashing through the workload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.